Week 15. And if this is your first time on this channel,
Hi.
or introduced to this challenge, at the end of this video, I highly encourage you to go to the full playlist, start from week 1. It makes sense, like it'll make perfect sense then. But let's jump into today's video. So if you are returning, you already know I just got 3 simple tips of how to grow long 4C hair by doing these 3 things. And tip number 3 ain't the same. So getting right into it, tip number 1. Last week we talked about knowing your hair porosity and educating yourself on just basic hair science. But to date, we haven't talked about why we do that L.O.C. So tip number 1 is learn why we do the lock method. Now, here's the thing. I've already did a video on the lock method, explain and why we use it. So simple, just go watch that video. Let's talk about trimming. Yes, we have not talked about trimming at all on this channel. That's because I personally don't have a trimming schedule. Now here's the misleading thing that's out there that I'm not like too fond about. I mean, you've heard it before. In order for your hair to grow, you must clip your ends. That is so misleading, like so misleading. Let me tell you, your hair grows from your scalp. Like your ends of your hair has absolutely nothing to do with growth. Yet the ends of your hair has absolutely everything to do with retaining your length. Remember, clarity is power. So like I said, I do not personally have a set trimming schedule. My hair is like completely, totally uneven, like all around. I'm not cutting layers, like, but you would never know that because I always wear my hair in a curly state. So this is what I do. I want to encourage you, if what you're doing, if you have like a regular schedule and it's working for you, keep doing it. Keep doing it, okay? I dust my ends every wash day. And I say dust because I truly don't check to see if this side is matching the same length of this side. Like, we got real problems in this world today, and my hair being even is not one of them. Yet I say all this to say you really don't need to clip your ends to grow your hair. Yet you want to be cautious when you do run past single strand knots, or if your hair just feels like it's harder than normal to get through, you should consider trimming or dusting your ends. How that looks on a set schedule, girl, I don't know. But when you run across a single strand knot, you want to make sure that you're cutting those knots off because they form bigger knots. You cannot avoid single strand knots. You know what? Guess who don't have single strand knots? So embrace it. It's not the end of the world. Get emotional when you gotta clip off inches versus centimeters. Last but not least, tip number 3 is continue to stay consistent with your wash days. Continue to stay consistent with your L.O.C. Continue to stay consistent with educating yourself, because this is the last video for this series. But we are still on this health growth challenge year long. We will be transferring those posts over to the community tab on this channel. So that is all that I have for you today. I encourage you, if you are truly committed to this journey and committed to just your hair's health, check in with me on Friday on the community tab. Believe me, I'll be there. And we just completed the 10 things that broke off my natural hair, like the full playlist. got it on the screen for you. I'll see you over there.